welcome to Mouse Minutes, where we rate Disney experiences on a classical grading scale in 10 minutes or less, or your podcast is free. I'm your co-host, Jordan.
And I'm your other co-host, Whitney.
And Whitney, we have, for the very first time on the Mouse Minutes podcast, a returning guest.
I was like, it's on his first time.
Stephen Cabebe is back. Stephen is the author of your Disney pain-free survival guide.
Disney Ready.
Disney Ready. Your pain-free survival guide.
What is it?
Did I say it right? Disney Ready. Your pain-free park survival guide. Dr. Stephen Cabebe is back. He is returning for the second time on Mouse Minutes. We are so excited to have you back, Stephen. Welcome back.
Y'all, I'm so glad to be here, and I'm happy I didn't scare you guys away.
Yeah.
Now you're back, our first returning guest.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. And thanks for being willing to talk about the very new restaurant that's opened at Magic. Let me start that over. Oh, can we?
I mean, go for it.
Wait. Can we take stuff out?
Yeah, now I'm going to take all this out, too.
Let's just start over. All right?
The whole thing?
Yeah, of course. Wait, no. What do you think?
No.
Oh, okay. Where should I start over?
Well, we're 10 minutes into it.
Okay, well, where should I start over?
What we're going to talk about, maybe? You can start there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And what is it called again?
Beak Barrel.
Okay.
Don't forget, and we do all this.
Okay. And Whitney, today we are discussing Beak Barrel, the new restaurant and bar at Magic Kingdom
Lounge?
in Walt Disney World.
Guess it is a lounge, yeah.
Yeah, and we do all this to help you decide if it's a hit or if it's a skip for your next trip. Whitney, can you give us a little bit of background on Beak Barrel?
Yes, I would love to.
Okay.
Okay, so Beak Barrel is at Magic Kingdom right next to Pirates of the Caribbean. Beak Barrel opened August 29th, 2025. So a few weeks ago, well, a month and a half ago, you both look at what?
A matter of weeks.
Kind of a few weeks ago.
September, I don't know why.
Everything's a matter of weeks, I suppose.
Okay, so this restaurant / lounge is a pirate theme, and the whole story behind it is that there is a pirate rum runner named Captain Meridian Goldwyn. They call her Mary for short. And she and her parrot, first mate Rummy, are the stars of the show, right?
Oh, yeah. Wait.
She's not the star of the show. Rummy is the star of the show. The parrot that you see basically everywhere.
Yeah. I had no idea that she was even a part of the story.
She's a part of the story.
Okay.
This has food, alcohol, and non-alcoholic beverages. It's a nod, has a lot of nods to pirate lore, shipwreck elements, cannonball damage on the walls, etc. Rummy talks, which is a fun experience. And there are a couple rules here that you need to be aware of. Number one, there are no to-go alcoholic beverages. There are no to-go drinks. 2, there is a 2-drink max, meaning you can't have more than 2 alcoholic beverages. And the third one is that it is a 45-minute limit to your experience. So 45 minutes and then get out.
Like straight up.
Get up.
Please, get out, please.
Yeah, and we'll talk through some of the food and beverage. The 2 non-alcoholic beverages is the Treasure Trove and the Cursed Treasure.
Okay. That's what they are.
That's what I got for you.
All right. Awesome.
Let's have our guest go first.
Of course.
Let's mind our manners.
Yes. Stephen Cabebe. You go ahead and start us off. Stephen, what did you grade Beak Barrel at Magic Kingdom?
I'm excited to hear.
I graded Beak Barrel at Magic Kingdom a B+.
Oh, okay.
You tell why.
So, first time I went there, I walked in and, it's like the shiny new object at first. It's like, oh my God, it's the new thing.
How many times have you been?
Once.
Okay, one time. Okay.
One time. But when you first walk in, it's kind of unassuming at first before you walk in because, it doesn't look super grandiose from the outside. But then you walk in and you realize, oh my God, there's so many things to look at everywhere. And there's so many places to sit too, right? Between like the main area where you have the long tables, the area off to the left where it's like standing room only, but you got this massive wooden table. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And then you got the area off to the right where the fireplace is, and you got the small tables. So many places to sit, so much detail. The visitability is off the charts here. I heard that there's got to be over like 2,500 little props and details in there.
Wow, yeah.
There's just a ton of stuff. So that it was huge. I remember walking through and seeing, the full, what do you call them? Lounges, benches, but they have hand carved wooden like pieces of art, and each piece of art tells a story. So like not only is there detail, but they find ways to weave in the detail into a story, and of course it's Pirates of the Caribbean themed.
Yeah.
So really, really, really cool. In terms of food, I liked the food. I wasn't in love with the food.
Yeah.
Mind you, I've only been once. So what I did have was the island provisions, which had the plantain chips, the blue corn tortillas, toasted flatbread, and some dips. Kind of gave me a little bit of Sanaa bread service vibes with the dips.
Yeah, it's a great comparison. Yeah.
And maybe it was just like the first time vibes going in, but some of the chips were stale. So there was some like issues with the food. I wasn't super thrilled about, but it was good.
Come on. We can do that, right?
Yeah, we can unstale some chips.
Yeah, like just open a new bag.
Yeah,
come on.
like Bobby.
Yeah, exactly. It's not too hard.
Yeah, Bob the Tiger, can you at least serve like a fresh chip?
Come on.
Right?
Get with
Make
it.
some calls.
Yeah. So
and then I did have one alcoholic drink and one non-alcoholic drink. So if I can go,
What'd you have?
Yeah, nice. Yeah, what did you partake in? What did you imbibe in? I
had the Plunderer's Punch.
Ooh,
which is that's the one that comes in that souvenir skull mug, which is really cool. By the way.
Do you have it?
I do, and you know what? I should have brought it with me. It's
you need to take a photo. And
I will take a photo.
And send it to me, and I will put it right here.
Yes.
We're holding it, and now we're dancing.
Perfect. Okay, cool.
Don't drop it.
It's a beautiful mug. The drink was good. The drink was very good. I think in Disney fashion, like a lot of the other cocktails on property, they tend to be on the sweet side. So prepare yourself for that.
Okay.
Is it better than a drink I would get at Trader Sam's? Debatable. Debatable.
Okay.
I did not get that one.
Yeah.
Debatable. And then the other drink I had was the Treasure Trove, which was the non-alcoholic drink that came with a couple of like dessert type snacks.
Yeah. What'd you think?
I really liked it. I think I like that a lot more than the Plunderer's Punch.
Wow. And it's
the hint of ube, the coconut, the lemon, really, really, really good. I highly recommend.
It tastes like a lemon cookie. Like it tastes.
It's so good.
Like a liquid
lemon. It doesn't. Yeah, and it doesn't taste like overly sweet.
Yeah.
Which I really liked. So, and then the last thing I'll say, I think about Beak Barrel is something to be aware of, especially if you're just a table for one, is you might be sitting with other guests, especially, in the long tables. But I've heard stories of people who go in by themselves and they get seated at one of the small tables for two, and another guest comes in to sit with them. So it's like an intimate, like blind date at Beak Barrel at Magic Kingdom.
Can you imagine if like a female, like a married female came and sat with you? Like you're like...
Or just like another pirate.
No, we know.
Yeah. Or just like another pirate just sitting there, or if you didn't like get along with them, or if you did and you just played tic-tac-toe the whole time. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. True. Or you make a new friend.
Make a new friend.
Or you can make a new friend. Exactly. No better place to do it.
Yeah. Wow, I didn't know that either. That's very interesting.
I didn't know that either.
That would probably impact my grade a little bit if I was in that situation.
Samesies.
Yeah. For better or worse, I don't know. I guess the jury would be out, but
yeah.
That's really interesting. Well, Stephen, thanks so much for sharing your grade. You, as the guest, get to decide who's going to go next. We've never done this before, but we're leaving it up to you. And we're not going to assume that whoever you pick is going to be the one you like more. But
But we will.
Y'all, this is a tough decision. I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have to go with ladies first.
Oh, so
So-
I.
Wow, that's a toss-up still, isn't it?
That was
a great- yeah.
that was a good answer. Ladies first.
That is a great response.
Okay. Are you gonna ask me?
Yeah. So Whitney, thanks to Stephen's vote, what do you grade Beak and Barrel at Walt Disney World?
I
In Magic
graded Beak and Barrel at Magic Kingdom the grade of a B.
Oh, a B.
Oh,
A little bit
okay.
lower than our good friend
Yeah.
Stephen here. I thought
Do tell.
in I wouldn't say in similar. So like you said,
In similar fashion.
in similar fashion, I thought it was a super fun experience. I loved the theming. We love pirates here in this family.
We do.
And so it was really fun.
With the
I was
map in the back there.
Yep.
This is my pirate vest.
Yeah.
Oh
He
man, there you go.
Like a pirate. He looks like a pirate that went to work. But and I said, I love the theming. I love all the intricate details. I thought that was super cool. I got the margarita. We got the treasure trove. We got the bread service, like you were saying, with the plantains. What's it called?
Island provisions.
Yes, we got that. I loved that actually. What? That
It's just we're in an informational podcast. We're like, what's that thing called again? Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
we are not
The
high
thing.
tech
The thing.
here. We're not super high tech.
Yeah. Or professional, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, a couple things I wanted to mention. I loved all the theming. Okay, there is a jail cell table, and it is super cool.
So
If you have a large group, I would recommend you request that table. You might wait longer, but it's a pretty cool table. That's one thing. The second thing is we sat next to the fireplace that you mentioned.
Oh yes.
The ships in the bottle, they move and they fight,
Mhm.
and that was kind of cool.
So
The
cool.
kids loved that.
Yeah.
We were with the kids. Same. I kind of felt like the drinks were good. I would probably would prefer Trader Sam's, but it was fun. It was a good experience. Couple things. I would say look at the menu beforehand to decide what you want, because 45 minutes
sure.
goes really fast and you want to be able to experience it. You don't want to be sitting there like looking at the
that's a
menu.
good tip, yeah.
And let's see. And then walk around. So don't just sit at your table and enjoy your little situation.
Like the whole
Right.
time.
Leave. No, I'm saying like get up and like look around at because there's so many different rooms. There's like the map
Mhm.
room.
Yeah.
There's the captain's quarters. Like there's different areas. So make sure you don't miss out on that. Make sure you take at least a loop and watch it.
Yeah. That's a
So-
good tip.
Yeah, that's a good
too.
point. That's a really good one.
Yeah, and I thought it was a fun experience. I feel like I wish that they had more food options and maybe even a couple more non-alcoholic beverages, because they're more like
For
dessert
sure.
drinks as opposed to like what's the word?
Like an old fashioned or just what like
I don't know, something a little bit like fruit, not so like heavy, not so big and heavy, like just some,
yeah, it's interesting.
lighter drinks.
You both compared, or at least said it's not quite the same level as Trader Sam's, which is basically a tiki bar. So this is, like a rum central tiki bar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just pirate themed tiki bar. So it's interesting you guys compared the two of them. But yeah, so tiki bars are really rum heavy, right? And so it's very interesting. I never thought about it like that until you both
There you
compared
go.
it.
Okay, so that's all I've
What's your
got,
hand? Why is your hand so dirty? Are you a pirate hand?
guys.
Pirate hand?
Someone's
fitting the
gonna be a
part.
stormtrooper tomorrow.
Oh.
I'd spin, but I'm in a little chair and I can't do it.
No, was spray painting for Gibson's Halloween costume.
Oh, cool.
Love it.
And I needed something to stop the spray paint. So
I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
thought it was going to be a thing. This is bad radio. I'm just
Okay, Jordan.
Personal.
what did you grade the Beak and Barrel at Magic Kingdom?
Whitney, thanks for asking me that question. It really means a lot. Stephen, thanks for asking me too. You didn't, but it's okay.
He nodded.
I know
Yeah, you're welcome.
Not in agreement. Whitney, I grade the Beak and Barrel
Because it gets small.
the grade of an A minus.
Whoa.
Really?
Yeah.
Reaction. Please,
Okay.
please. Let us know. Why A minus?
Why A minus?
Why is that higher or lower than you thought?
Higher.
Yeah.
That's
Well, I wanted to say, I really, like you both said, I really love the theme of this restaurant. I feel like the theming is nearly perfect as far as the look, the overall, the music, the design, all of the little details, like you were mentioning, Stephen. I thought you mentioned some really great things that I didn't even recognize, but like you mentioned, take a walk around and get to see some of those details around the restaurant because it truly is fun. It seems like they spared no expense on on like the design of it. So it's nearly perfect. We're starting with the positives because we like to keep it positive, right?
Perfect.
The theming is nearly perfect.
Okay.
So for that, it's just a really fun experience. The restaurant does make you feel like you landed on the set of a Pirates movie, right?
True.
totally.
Yeah.
And the drinks are good. They're good. They're not phenomenal, like blow you out of the water with a cannon. Great, right? But they're okay. Like you mentioned, we too had the Treasure Love, right? That's the non-alcohol. The
Treasure trove. Treasure trove.
What's it
is that
called?
called the Treasure Love? That's what I get for making fun of you.
The Treasure Love.
Close enough. That's good.
I love treasure.
It's called the I Love Treasure. It's called We Love Treasure. But I really like that. It not just the drink, like you mentioned, Whitney. It came with it like tastes like a liquid cookie.
Yeah.
But it comes with, like you mentioned, it's ube, lemon, coconut, and vanilla. But it comes with a vanilla gangplank, which is really just like a longer cake pop.
Yeah.
And then it also comes with a chocolate cannonball and some golden caramel popcorn. The chocolate cannonball was so good.
So rich,
like,
so good. Yes.
So decadent. It's basically like a cake pop, right? Like a chocolate cake pop. But it was delicious.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then as far as the drink, I did also have an adult beverage. I had the Lit Fuse, which was...
You did?
Yeah, it had mezcal, didn't I? Right? The spicy one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the
Apparently
mezcal.
that 2-drink limit really got to you.
Yeah.
I think so.
Well, so we ordered the non-alcoholic drinks for our kids. They both had them, but
For our
yeah.
kids.
But this one had smoked chili bitters, and there was like chili around.
Family friendly, y'all.
And it was very spicy. Had a lot of heat to it, and I really enjoyed it.
I did not enjoy it.
Yo.
You didn't like it?
Mm-mm.
No?
That was actually my favorite drink that I had.
Didn't like
That
it.
actually sounds really good.
Yeah. I'd say if I went back, I might get that one again.
Really?
Noted. I feel like my wife would get that one too.
Yeah. So
Well, there you go.
overall, too, I felt like the quality was fine. We also enjoyed a small plate, and I enjoyed it. It was the Cook's corn griddle cakes with chipotle braised
Oh, yeah, we
chicken
did
in it,
have that.
and
Yeah.
that was delicious. I will say it wasn't my favorite. I really liked the corn cake on top. I like a corn cake, but the chicken itself, even though it was tender and it did also have some heat, it tasted like something that you might have gotten at Pecos Bill around the corner, which Pecos Bill is known for not having necessarily the best quality. And it was like, it might have been one of the best things on Pecos Bill menu if it was served over there. But it was still kind of, chicken kind of had an essence of Pecos
It's all
Bill.
about, yeah.
So it was fine. It wasn't like my favorite, but I did also, one thing that I loved was my chair. The chair that I sat in was so comfortable.
Did keep commenting on
I was like, this is a great
these are
chair.
very nice.
This is a very good chair. I want this chair from home.
Not
I was like looking under it. I was like, where did they get this?
Yeah,
What is
can
this,
I get that
IKEA?
for myself?
Yeah.
Hey, comfortable chairs are important, especially if you're taking a break from walking all day in the parks. Come on.
I mean,
Let's be real.
That's right. You take all of those 45 minutes and take a load off and enjoy the comfort of that chair.
Yeah.
Second less.
Yep, that's right. No second less. So
funny.
it was comfortable. It did feel like it was kind of like the best seat in the house.
Oh, gosh. Okay, so we were sitting in front of the fireplace.
Yeah.
There's a small table, and then there's a table right in front of that table. That was the table we were at. And they were like
Got it.
circular chairs.
That did feel a little awkward because it felt like we were they were facing us, like our table, like they were like
Looking at
watching our table. So
But you guys are kind of also in the middle of the whole, like, I'm in the middle of the action because you're almost in the middle of the room, so you got to see everything. That's a great spot.
totally.
Yeah, and she even said when we walked in, she's like, "You guys have a really good table," and
No, I think that impacted my grade as well. If we had been in a different section, or I guess like you mentioned, Stephen, if I would have been just by myself and sat with a total stranger, maybe my grade would have been not as high, or maybe it would have been higher. Who knows?
You know what I was looking around, and there is where we were sitting. If you look in the back of the room, towards the back, there's like an exit door, and there was a family over there. And I was kind of thinking, I would be kind of bummed if I got sat because the tables are like have high backs, and so it's not like you're experiencing it. You just would be kind of over by the exit. So there are pockets that you might be a little disappointed with the experience. I think we got a really great spot, but
I think it depends on what you're looking for. Like as a family, maybe that might be a more disappointing spot. But if you're trying to get away from like the rowdiness of everything, it is it's a lot quieter back there. There's just as much detail to look around and kind of just be your introverted self and look around.
Yeah.
Like a little detail, because I was sitting around that area when I went. So a little detail I found was there's a jar with a tentacle in it, and that's the tentacle of Davy Jones.
Ooh, cool.
So I feel like we could go and just like explore without like I'm gonna sit and enjoy all the food and beverage. I wish we would have had more time to do that.
Kind of like a little Pirates of the Caribbean museum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to say one thing though.
I haven't said any of my knocks yet.
Oh gosh.
Oh shoot.
Okay.
So thanks for interrupting.
For less is not happening.
Yeah. This one's free. You're welcome. So some of my knocks, or a couple of my knocks, are the 45-minute time window just flies by, and it's not even so much that it's only 45 minutes, but I felt like right out the gate, our waitress mentioned it. She mentioned it when she came back the second time. I think she might have mentioned it the third time. And she just kept reminding us, you got 45 minutes. It's like, okay, I
got 45 minutes.
I got it.
I'll be back.
I don't know if she was like in character with like being a pirate. Maybe she was acting like silly and kind of, but I felt like it kind of took away from the enjoyment of it.
Yeah.
Her ultimately, I'd say that amount of time, it's expensive or it can be inexpensive, especially with, I think the drink that you mentioned is like around $40, right?
If you get the mug, yeah.
So it's an expensive amount of time or it's an expensive amount for the allotted time that you have. So that kind of can lower the overall value of the experience. I did leave there really enjoying the space, but, and I'd say it's a big stinky pirate butt, the service left me feeling like I was a little torn overall. You know, even like as I was thinking about preparing for this, the service overall felt like maybe it was just our server, but it just felt like she was in too much of a hurry and just trying to move us along and just kick us out. And I think Oga's Cantina over in Hollywood Studios also has a 45-minute time limit.
Yeah, they still do. That's right.
But it's not like they're reminding you of it constantly. It's easy, especially when you're standing in Oga's. You're like, oh, okay, I feel like we've had the experience. Like, I'm good.
Yeah.
But here it was like, because we were being reminded of it constantly, it just felt like it kind of took away from. Yeah, you're like, come on, kids, finish that cake pop. Like, hurry up.
Yeah,
sure.
And you didn't decide what you wanted to drink the first time she came, and so I think that's one of the reasons why she was like, just so you know,
that's
45 minutes. And she came back, and he's like, I'm still not ready. It's going to be 45 minutes. And it should kind of be like, you tell him once, and then let
me be the adult and let me make a decision for myself, or have to suffer the consequences of getting kicked out.
Yeah.
But ultimately, I will say it wasn't the service overall. I did have some good conversations with some of the other hosts and hostesses, and they were all very friendly.
Yes.
So, and to the cast members' credit, it can be a stressful thing when you're serving a bunch of pirates in a pirate space, with lots of tables. So,
a bunch of pirates.
I'll give her a break. But
let me say one more thing. Yeah. I feel like, and I need to say this for my parentals, because not mine, but for parentals that are listening,
For your parents. So everyone stop listening.
I will say that if you have children, there is not a lot for them as it relates to the menu. There is the 2 drinks.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple things on the food menu, but most of them are not going to be children friendly. They're spicy. There's like octopus, right? Isn't that one of them?
Yeah.
The other thing is like that bread service that we were talking about. And I don't know, like that's not super kid friendly. Maybe the plantain chips, the bread. So just something to consider. Like if you're planning on taking your kids there, you're like, my kids love pirates. Take them there. They're going to enjoy it. Get them a drink, but don't expect for that to be a meal, first of all. Second of all, just make sure you're paying attention to what's going to be spicy. I feel like this is something like if you want to indulge with another adult. Like I just feel like it's better for adults in that sense. But like our son loved it. He said it was like his favorite part of like that day. Like he was like, that was so cool. He's a big pirate kid.
What? I hung out with him most of the day. The H. What the?
With the H, but you know, he sees you a lot. So
yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Anything else to say?
Yeah. What
for you, Stephen?
What would make it a better grade for you, Stephen?
I think the food. I think I have to agree. A lot of the food choices and the food variety could make it a lot better. In terms of we kind of compared Beak Barrel to Trader Sam's, but you mentioned Oga's. I would put Beak Barrel above Oga's, despite the 45-minute rule. I think the amount of detail and that revisitability,
I completely
really puts it over the top there.
That's a really good point. Yeah.
But I agree with you, Whitney. Like, I think this was supposed to be a lot more of a family-friendly lounge, but it kind of skews a little bit more towards adults, and I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe some more variety of foods for the kids would make it a little bit better.
Yeah, I agree. Like if they made some like grilled cheese, like a fancy grilled cheese or something, like just something like that.
Yeah.
Or like a grilled cheese that's like a different flavors, you know, and like made it fun with the, you know, that like you can be like, okay, my kids can snack on this. They're going to be happy.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like there was much for the kids to even snack on and enjoy.
Well, you make the grilled cheese like a little plank and it's feeding into like a little pool of
ranch
of tomato sauce, and there's like little sharks in there. Yeah, so they're walking.
Oh my gosh! Yes.
Everyone hear that? Disney
Culinary, you listening?
All right, you ready to wrap it up?
Yeah, I am. I'm just gonna say too. I am really looking forward to visiting there again. I feel like there is, it just opened a few weeks ago, so they're probably working out some stuff too. But if it was a hit, if someone was asking, is it worth going? I would absolutely say if you can get the reservation, it's a hit. Go
totally.
For it. Yeah, go for it.
Would you, Stephen?
I wouldn't say skip.
I totally would. I definitely want to go again, and I'd probably go again and again and again to show friends and family for sure.
Yeah.
I think it would depend on who I'm talking to.
Oh. Yeah, I guess if you're talking to someone, which you might talk to someone with lots of little kids or something
lots of little kids, they're from Minnesota. Like they don't come very often. I know, and but I just think about like the time that it takes to have that experience.
Yeah, that's fair.
know. So that's just something.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But we brought our kids lunch, and they had like a little sandwich with them. I don't know if you can do that. But it was nice because they got to eat in that experience, so they had something to snack on. So that might be a tip, is like grab your Uncrustable before you walk in, and then you can hand them an Uncrustable. Okay.
This one's definitely free.
Now, Stephen, give us a little bit of what's going on in your life, and then we'll wrap it up.
Yeah. So I am a doctor of physical therapy, also known as Fit for the Magic online. I'm on Instagram at fit.forthemagic. My goal is to help Disney travelers walk more, hurt less, and enjoy the magic without burnout. I'm doing so through digital plans. I've written a book called Disney Ready, Your Pain-Free Park Survival Guide. You can find everything about me on fitforthemagic.com. And if you're interested in the book, fitforthemagic.com/Disney Ready.
I love it. So much good stuff. So much good information. Stephen has a ton of great content.
And he's a good friend.
Yeah, we love. And we love him and his wife.
Yeah.
You guys are good friends.
All right, well, we're going to wrap it up. Thank you all so much for being here. We are over on Instagram at Mouse Minutes Podcast. We are also on YouTube. Hopefully you're seeing that here right now. If you are, make sure you're subscribed. And we will see you all next week. Goodbye.
Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.